Good morning, Internet. Today, I'm celebrating. And as a treat to myself, I'm going to go on my first ever wild camp. But for some strange reason, I decided to bring a friend. Not sure how that's going to go. We'll find out, won't we? So why not come along and join me for this mini adventure. But before that, quick recap on where we're at and what the channel's about. I'll see you soon. Good morning. So today you join me on day 4 of my journey, and yay, finally the rain has stopped. Good morning, Internet. So you join me today on quite a wet and dreary day, but the end of the first week of my new journey. So just a quick recap. Two fasts completed, 2 36-hour fasts in this last week. What? It's been a pretty productive week. It's been a good week. So far, 2.5 kilos lost. Yeah, 5.5 kilos so far. So what's that? 12 pounds. So 2 pounds away from losing my first stone in 2 weeks. Now I know it's going to be certainly going to be easier early on in the journey to lose the weight than it will later on. We'll get to that when well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, really good positive start. 2 weeks ago I actually started this endeavour. Exercising obviously, which is going to be a big part of the channel itself, alongside some dieting and 2 days a week fasting. I fast every Monday and every Wednesday. Today is actually Wednesday, so I'm fasting right now. Okay, so the mission is simply reclaim and retake back my life. The life I've given up on. The life that has resulted in me now being in the position that I am, 9 stone overweight, out of shape, 2 knackered knees. Not anymore. Had enough. We start again. So, 3 goals. What are the goals, I hear you say? Well, goal 1, obviously, is to lose weight. But not just to lose weight, I have a target. I have 9 stone to lose in 12 months. 12 months might seem a long time, but 9 stone also seems a shitload of weight as well. To put it into context, what really hit home with me recently is my wife weighs 9.9 stone. And I am, or was 3 weeks ago, 9 stone overweight. Goal 2. Now this is where a challenge lies ahead. Goal 2 is at the end of the 12 months, where I've hopefully lost my 9 stone. My next challenge will then be to ride from John O'Groats to Land's End as a bit of a celebration for whatever I achieve in those 12 months. Even if I'm down to 8 stone, 7.5 stone, I won't accept any less than 7 stone. But anything over 7 stone will be a celebration. Yeah, my reward will be a little bike ride from John O'Groats to Land's End. And goal 3, my final goal, start loving life again. I got so fed up and sick of the daily grind and daily routine, you know, as so many of us out there do. But I just accepted it and didn't do anything about it. But this is proof to me that you're never too late to change anything. You're never too late to start loving and enjoying life again. And you know, in 3 weeks I've lost a stone in weight, and I've loved every single trip outdoors again. It's so good getting back to nature, I can't even tell you. So yeah, this is me now. This is my weekends, and every spare moment that I have will be outdoors, exercising, exploring, and each time pushing myself a little bit harder and a little bit further. So yeah, stick around, come along for the ride. And as always, have a beautiful day. So we have no plans for today, other than it ending with a wild camp. Today, as I already said, is a celebration day. Celebrating losing my first stone in weight. So we just want to relax and enjoy this beautiful autumn morning. No pressure, no goals, just enjoying each other's company while remaining nervous but optimistic for the night to come. What do you think, Lola? Left? All right. Left? All right. Oh, this way. Okay. This way it is. You sure? Well, it appears where I've chosen to wild camp for the night is right next to a golf course. I mean, literally 10 car lengths away from where they're teeing off. At least they won't be playing in the dark. It's not exactly flat, but it has a bed of moss on it, so that should help with the comfort a bit, at least anyway. Full disclosure though, my tent didn't arrive till last night, so I've not had it out. I haven't even looked to see how you build it together yet, so yeah, wish me luck. This looks a lot easier in the shop. Anybody happens to know of a particular brand or a decent mattress? Oh, saying that, that's suddenly gone up. Okay. I stand corrected, that was actually relatively easy. I didn't take many pumps at all. I know the feeling. Sorry about that, didn't mean for you to have to stay on my ass for a minute. Ooh, all those knees are feeling it now. Well, she's not daft. Somebody's pinched my bed already. Not that I'll blame her. That was a good walk today. Oh, my knees are certainly screaming a bit now. But it's so good to get out. It's so quiet. And it's a real shame because I don't know if you can see, but through there, colour of the sky, it looks like that's going to be a really nice sunset, but unfortunately I'm not going to get to see this one tonight. But never mind. it's about midnight now. There's definitely one downside to bringing your trusty companion dog alongside of you. They have far better hearing than what we do, so hear everything. And if your trusty companion likes to growl at everything, then they make you start wondering what's out there. And actually, you would have just been sleeping nicely. So yes, it's going to be a long night. Stop growling. See you in the morning. Yeah, that was chilly. Even Lola came and cuddled up to me in the night. Oh, bless her. I think she got chilly as well. Oh dear. Good morning, all. Well, that was a eventful night. Lessons learned. Oh dear. So, firstly, I learnt that, well, I didn't learn, but we know, dogs have very good hearing. They hear everything in the night. And Lola heard everything in the night, which meant she growled at everything in the night. Which meant that then I was like, shit, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? What's this? Yeah, she knows what I'm talking about. What's this? What's that? What was it, Lola? All night long, eh? It's stuff. In fact, we woke up and there was deer literally 20 feet away. We scarpered as soon as we got up. But yeah. Next point learnt, warmer sleeping bag. It got a little bit chilly in the night. I don't mind saying. Lola and I definitely cuddled up together and used each other's body heat just to make sure we were warm enough. Another learning point. That's actually golf buggies on the golf course. Already? Crazy. What a beautiful morning, right? But anyway, next learning point. So yeah, this is where we pitched, and it's not that flat. I don't know if you can see there's some lumps and bumps, but I could deal with the lumps and bumps. But shut up. But my sleeping mat was at an angle all night, sideways angle. So we were forever sliding sideways off the mat until in the end, strangely enough, it ended up me laid on the floor next to the mat, Lola laid on the mat, and that's how we cuddled up. She seemed to stay on it better. Right up until the very last thing, we literally just about to get out the door. She stands up and a claw goes straight through the mat and psst, no more mat. So I'm like, yeah, we're definitely getting up now then. So, what about the tent? This force at, whatever it is, 50 quid tent at the end of the day. Not bad, it did the job. Kept us dry, and if there'd been any reasonable wind, I think it'd have been okay. It was quick to assemble and easy to assemble, which was nice considering I hadn't had any chance to build it up beforehand. So I'm glad that went well. Not even any blue language, not a bit. If there was, I'd cut it out anyway. Downsides. This thing does not have an inner lining. It's just one tent, one layer, built-in ground sheet. And you always get condensation no matter how good the tent. So unfortunately with this, you're right up against the condensation. Luckily it wasn't too bad for me in the night, so that wasn't a big issue, but it could be a big issue. So yeah, I think it was a good time to get this one in. Might get one or two more in if I'm lucky, but after that, yeah, I don't think this kit will get through winter. It's well, the sleeping bag certainly won't. I mean, it was, I don't know, it was supposed to be in 4 or 5 degrees last night. I felt like it got a bit below 4, but it might have been 4. Definitely if that was the case, then that sleeping bag isn't anything more than a 3-season bag. And the tent, a 3-season bag as well. I don't think I'd really want to be going through a serious night overnight in that tent with potential sleet and snow and gales blowing. That would be a bit of a rough night. But still, pleased with it. It'll be good for 3 seasons. It's pretty light. I need to check. I think it's about 1.4 kilos. In actual fact, I didn't get to that yesterday. So my bag weight yesterday, without food and drink, was around 8 kilos. And with food and drink, it went up to about 11 kilos. So yeah, not too bad, I don't think. You can really spend some money and get much lighter stuff, and take maybe even a couple of kilos off of that. But there's a big difference in money before you get to being able to reduce those little bits. So yeah, I was quite happy. Well, I wasn't happy putting on 11 kilos. I've only lost 7. And I had to pack an extra 11 kilos yesterday. So 4 kilos more than when I started losing weight. So that's why my knees are killing me. That was certainly one of the things that didn't help me sleep last night. Was just my knees were just throbbing. Yeah, they really were complaining about the 11 kilos I was walking around with yesterday. But it just makes you think even more. I mean, I couldn't believe when I picked up the pack when it was 8 kilos. And I'm like, that's only 1 kilo more than I've lost. And how would... I did not notice these things. I can't get my head around it. I mean, I lose 7 kilos. I pick up a pack that's 7 kilos and I go, my God, that's heavy. It was on my stomach 3 weeks ago. So, no wonder my knees are starting to feel a bit better, because I'm already 7 kilos lighter. And you don't think 7 kilos is much until you pick up just individually 7 kilos. And if you think about it, when I started this journey, I needed to lose like over 30 kilos. That's 30 bags of sugar. Can you imagine carrying around in your arms 30 bags of sugar all day, every day, never putting it down? That's just mental. So I'm definitely losing all this weight. Sorry, I keep looking around. I'm so distracted this morning. It's such a beautiful morning. I mean, look. It's just gorgeous. Even she's happy this morning. Even if we did have a bit of a cold night. Hey, Lola. Right. Well, leave me a minute to get all this packed up, and I'll see you again in a minute. Okay, that's me all packed up. Just for any of you that may be thinking of doing some wild camping out there, I'm sure you know this, but there is just one rule: respect the land, respect nature, and leave no trace. Let's get on. Just heading back to the car now. Just thought we'd take a breather just to enjoy this view a minute. It's such a beautiful morning. I mean, look at this. Just beautiful. I can't believe my luck. I managed to pitch and retrieve my tent, both on dry days. This is the end of October in the UK, so yeah, can't believe my luck this weekend. Feeling really lucky about that. But I am looking forward to a nice hot coffee though. One thing I need to do, I need to invest in a little burner, because not having hot food last night I think went against me. We only had cold food between us, so that didn't help warm me up last night. And yeah, it would have really nice to have had a hot coffee before setting off this morning. But anyway, another lesson learned. On we go. Well, that's it. Back at the car now. I hope you enjoyed this week's edition. That's it. Back at the car now. I think it was probably only about 10k walk and hike, but quite a nice little outing with the wild camping as well. So, hope you enjoyed this week's episode, and I'll see you all soon. As always, have a beautiful day. Right, well, enough of my ramblings for today. Just a short video this week, just to oh well. Why is this so difficult? It shouldn't be this difficult. It's just talking, right? We've been doing this since we were little. As I get out and start exploring this beautiful countryside, seeing what it has to offer, and turning this old wreck of a body into something a bit more young and healthy again. I hope you enjoyed, and I will okay then, folks, so I'm going to leave you all for today. No, I'm not as stupid. That. I tell you one thing I didn't think about with doing all this video recording is getting those walking shots. You end up walking twice the bloody distance all day long, put the camera down, walk past, go back again, pick the camera back up, walk a bit further, put the camera down. I'm doing twice the distance I actually think I'm doing. This can't be bad, right?